All right, today we're just gonna do a little maintenance on the machine. Just come off a job, so we're gonna pressure wash everything out, change the final drive fluids, possibly a hydraulic filter. I did all the other filters before this season, so they're the only two left. Using a Mighty M hot water pressure washer. Had a video on that before. And I got my helper here today that's gonna hold the camera. What's your name?
Max, and I'm 8.
And he's 8. That's my son Max. Got to get him to work, you know. Try to get him to come out on Saturdays.
I do.
It's awful tough. He likes the gaming world, you know what I mean?
I do.
If you have any younger kids. You do?
Yes.
You want to help? You help for what? Money?
Yes.
Or just for room and board?
Room and board.
Room and board. That sounds good to me. All right. All right, so let's get it going.
Dad, am I doing good? Do this, open it up, so we don't have to.
Yeah. All right, we got all the undercarriage all clean. Thing does an amazing job. 200 degrees makes a big difference. First cold water, you can see all the pins, how clean they get them, squeaky clean, and that makes a difference. Just when you're working on the machine or getting in and out or whatever, you don't rub up against it with your new shirt, get all greasy. I know all you excavators know what I'm talking about. You can't even breathe around a machine without getting grease on you. So the longer it stays clean, the better your day goes as far as frustration. Brand new shirts, or I don't own one. Let's just put it that way. So we're gonna do the engine compartment now. I got a smaller wand for that, and I got that big wand. Is nice, and that extends like almost, I don't know, 20 some feet, 30 feet or something. So it's awesome for doing under trailers and trying not to get splattered the way I just did, like this. But this little guy gets in all the engine compartments and does a real nice job. What do you think, Max? We're doing good?
Yes.
Yes or no? Come on.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. So here's a before. I really hate washing water down in all these electric parts, but I try to cover up the most, like the alternator and stuff on most machines, but I don't even know where it is on this machine. I mean, they got things, it's so tight. But all this is all crappy in there. I don't think you can see it, but
can you do my face again?
Needs to be clean. I had a mouse in there and I want everything out. All right. There it is, all spick and span. I put actually, oh, good thing I just remembered this. I put a piece of shingle over the alternator down in there. I didn't want to get that wet. Seems like every time I get them wet, they go bad a month later. So I usually put a bag, but I found this shingle and I think that works better. So everything's clean, and my helper's got a new hairdo, it looks like. He's going to a birthday party, so he's out of here. Must be nice. I'll get this these final drives all drained and refilled and get a video on that. All right, so here's the final drive. We got 3 ports here, Allen keys, and make sure you got the right size. I don't know how many times I've seen on machines I bought in the past where these are already stripped out. You got to weld a stud on them with a nut, and you know, it's not fun. So it's an expensive cap here, and you don't want to be replacing it. So make sure you got the right one, clean all the dirt out of it, and get the right fitting. But besides that, you got 3 here. The bottom one is for the drain. You got to rotate your machine, so this is straight down. Drain that, pull these so it pulls the air out, you know what I mean, like a siphon. These two are fill points. This one you start filling until the oil comes out of here. That's your level right here. Tighten everything up. Use Teflon tape they got on there, and you're good to go. We don't, you know, what we fill this with is dish soap. We like just to fill them right up with dish soap, and that's good enough. I'm only kidding. Don't do that. We use 80-90, and whatever your manufacturer recommends, I'd use that. I mean, some use 30 weight motor oil. I've had machines like that, but I still put the 80-90 in it. I just feel that's better. All right, just loosen it like so. Have a catch pan here. I got a couple of these pans. They work good. It only holds, whoa, son of a. It only holds a half a gallon. Boy, that went right into my microphone and all over everything. So it only holds a half a gallon, and it looks like to me she's running slow. So if you pull these ports, it will pull out a lot faster. Dang it, I can't believe that happened. Almost got me in the mouth. So once you let it breathe like this, it should come out a little bit better. There she goes. See? There she goes. You gotta let it breathe like a siphon. Probably would have been better if I opened. So here's a little tip. Open this one first. And then it won't pressurize like that on you. Because the fluid's here. It won't come out. Look at my hand. I mean, it almost got me pretty good. All over the new microphone. Unbelievable. Saturday fun day, huh? It's all right. So we'll let this drain out. I like to let them drain for a while. Do one at a time because you don't want to move the machine to straighten the other side. It's not like an excavator where you can lift the track up. So you got to do this one and then do the other one. But we'll let this drain a bit, get cleaned up a little bit, and clean the microphone and whatnot. See you in a bit. All right, guys, I got cleaned up. Had it all drained. Put the plug back in with, I use gas solar. It works good. It's like Teflon tape. Put it on these threads here before you insert the plug back in. And don't over tighten them, you know, because you could strip them out, but get them snug. Always clean your, I'm anal about cleaning filter, all this stuff. I overdo it all the time. I'm afraid to get any dirt in anywhere it's not supposed to be. I got my 1,000 hour I put on there, and then next time I do it, you know, just rub that off or whatever, sand it off, and put the next hours on so you know when this was changed. This machine's got 1,000 hours right now, so that's why I'm doing the 1,000 hour fluid change on everything. And like I said, I did everything besides this and the oil filter, or the oil and the hydraulic filters left. But we'll start filling it until she comes out. All right, I think she's almost there, and there she goes. So she's at the level. You see, she ran out. That's the level. She's a full. We'll get that or gasol lit up. All these, put the gasol on there, insert both those, and do the other side. Hopefully we'll learn our lesson and take the top one out first. All right, let's do this side the right way, a different way. Take your top bolt out so it airs. The oil should be here, so it's not going to blow out on you like it did the last time on me. So let's take this off, and let's hope that nothing comes out. I'll cover the camera just in case, because it got all over it. I hear air in there, and it shouldn't boil out. Good. So that's that. Now when you go to do this one, there's no pressure in there. Because building pressure, you know, because obviously it's geared, and it builds pressure to an extent. But it was enough to squirt out of my face. So at least this one now should be good. It'll come out just like normal. And there it is. So always take either top one first. And that worked a lot better. Happy with that. So this is the bottom one. I like to keep these all, I mean, they're all the same thread, all the same pitch, whatnot, but I keep them in the same hole they came out of, just because you never know. If someone bunged one up before, at least it's going back in that same bunged hole. Otherwise, you got two holes that are messed up. So try to keep them top, middle, and bottom, and place them on your tracks in that order. All right, we'll let this drain, clean up, and we'll refill this side. All right, we're filling this other one, and here it comes. It is level. All right, full. And put the gasola on. Tighten it up. Do the same thing for that one. All right, so there's that, and we put 1,000 on that, and all we got left here is a hydraulic filter and an oil change, and I'm not going to do that today. Such a beautiful day out. I'm done. Got to go do some family things. All right, till the next one.